it, so everybody will have any background noise. Okay, so come down to your mat, bring your big toes to touch, separate your knees as wide as what's comfortable for you. Reach your fingertips all the way forward and let your forehead rest on the mat. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale everything out. Take another deeper inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it all go. Take one more bigger inhale. Take your fullest breath. Bring in as much air as you possibly can through your nose. Hold it when you reach the top. And exhale, sigh all of it out. Allow your shoulders to melt away from your ears. Allow your arms to rest on your mat. You can play with how close your knees are together or how far apart they are. Find the spot that's comfortable for you so your low back can relax. Your hips definitely don't have to touch your heels, but the intention is to work them toward your heels. Allow your focus to soften into your mat. Relax the upper spine. Relax all of the muscles in your face. We'll sit here for just another breath or two, allowing our intention to focus on the next 30 to 40 minutes, dedicating that time to just ourselves. Beautiful. Gently rock your forehead from ear to ear. And on your next inhale, slowly push yourself up to a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Squeeze the belly button up toward the spine. Keep the spine long and strong. Look down and in front of you. Separate your fingertips nice and wide. Press down through the fingertips to release any tension on the wrists. Press down through the tops of your feet to reduce the pressure on your knees. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, cat pose. Look down, round your spine, push the mat straight down. Inhale, cow pose. Look up, roll your shoulders back, point your tailbone up. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, tuck your chin, separate each vertebrae in the spine. Inhale, cow pose, create that smiley face with the back. One more round here because it feels so good. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. And return back to your tabletop position, flat spine. Tuck your toes. Inhale, hold. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your knees, lift your hips, and create an upside down V. Now your knees and the backs of your legs are probably feeling a little tight because this is the first down dog of the day, I assume. So gently walk it out. Press one heel down at a time, bending the other knee, and then switch. Bend the other knee, press the other heel down. Do this a few more times to bring oxygen and blood into the back of your legs, stretching out the whole back of your legs. Beautiful. Then settle into your downward facing dog. Your heels do not have to touch. Mine don't. You can also keep a gentle bend in your knees. Press down through your fingertips and continue to lift your hips toward the sky. Great job. Inhale, look up to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet behind your wrists. Ragdoll pose. Feet are hips width distance apart. You can keep your fingertips on the mat, or you can grab opposing elbows if you wish to increase the stretch along the back. Allow your torso to rest on your thighs. This means you can keep your knees bent as much as necessary so it feels comfortable. Great job. Hold here one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release your fingertips down to the mat. Heel toe your feet together. Slowly begin to rise as you inhale. Slowly, slowly inhale, rise all the way to a standing. Roll your shoulders down your back. Great job. Actively press down through all four corners of both feet. Lift through your arches, your calves, your kneecaps, and your thighs. Squeeze your belly button in toward the back of your spine. Tuck your tailbone straight down. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your arms up to the sky. Spiral your pinkies in so your palms face toward the back wall. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, gentle back bend. Cactus your arms, lift with your chest, and maybe push your hips a little forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Push the hips back as you bend with a flat spine. Bend the knees when you need to and continue to reach your fingertips toward the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your palms into your shins. Create a flat back parallel to the ground. Exhale, plant your hands down on the mat. Step down to tabletop position. So bring your knees down under your hips. Shoulders stack over wrists. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Feet are together this time. Inhale, rise, halfway lift, long, strong spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way to a standing mountain pose. Arms come with us. Exhale, gentle back bend. Lift with the chest. Push the hips a little forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Push the hips back. Reach the fingertips down toward the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Great job. Moving on. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low, lift your chest, reach your arms up. If this feels uncomfortable for your shoulders, you always have the option to reach your arms straight forward instead. But if it's okay for your shoulders, reach your arms straight up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Try to lengthen the low back, so don't curve the low back. Try to lengthen it out by tucking the tailbone down. Hold here. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way to a standing. Exhale, forward fold. Push the hips back. Fall with a flat back. Fingertips reach the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to a high plank. So high plank, heels stack over toes, shoulders stack over wrists. Now, we'll be doing a few different things that require a high plank. If you're not feeling high plank today, when we go to high plank, you can always come down to tabletop and do cow and cat instead. But if you do want to push yourself a little bit, then go ahead and follow me with high plank, chaturanga dandasana, to low plank. Come down, bring your shoulders in line with your elbows. Untuck your toes. Inhale, straighten the arms, upward facing dog. Broaden through the collarbone. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips all the way to the sky. So that sequence, chaturanga dandasana, is high to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. You always have options. If you don't feel like doing upward facing dog, you can do cow pose. If you don't feel like doing downward facing dog, you can do cat pose. So you definitely have options there. We're going to do that sequence one more time so you can choose your favorite way to do it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long, strong spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink the hips, lift the chest, arms reach high or forward. Hold here, inhale. Lengthen the low back, untuck the tailbone. Great job. Inhale, rise all the way to a stand, mountain pose. Exhale, gentle back bend, lift through the chest. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, long, strong spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank or tabletop. Chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Bring your elbows to a 90 degrees, untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog, straighten the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift the hips. Great job. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Point your toes straight down, heel straight up. Lift through the back of your right thigh. Keep your hips level with the ground. Beautiful. Exhale, step your right knee forward in between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Lower your left heel down so your left foot is flat on the mat. Inhale, rise, lift your arms up. Your arms and your shoulders are stacked above your hips. Your hips and your shoulders both point forward. So in this pose, both of our hips are pointing directly forward. Great job. Your knee is stacked directly above your ankle, and your left foot is flat on the mat at about a 45-degree angle. So if you look at your left foot, It should be pointed at about a 45-degree angle. Great job. Inhale, hold. Exhale, plant your hands down, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. High plank to low plank, untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog or cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog or cat pose. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Toes point straight down, heel points straight up. Lift and lengthen the back of your left leg. Keep your hips parallel to the ground. Hold here. Inhale, lift the heel a little higher. Exhale, step it through. Place your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Lower the right heel down. Lift your shoulders. Stack them above your hips. Both hips and shoulders point directly forward. Your left knee is stacked directly above your left ankle. Beautiful. Back leg is long. If you look at your right foot, it's at a 45-degree angle. Great job. Feel the stretch along the back of that right leg. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long, strong spine. Squeeze that belly button up toward the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Lower the hips, lift the chest, squeeze the belly button up. Squeeze the thighs together. Lower the hips, lift the chest. Beautiful. Feel that burn in the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down, rise up to a standing, arms come to a T. So your right knee is still stacked above your right ankle. If you look at your left foot is actually parallel to the back of your mat. So your left toes are pointed to the left side of your mat. Great job. Your shoulders are stacked above your hips. Reach your arms in opposing directions. Activate those triceps. Beautiful. Breathe here. Keep the bend in that right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your right arm high. Let your left arm reach down your back thigh. Beautiful. Feel the stretch along the front right ribs. Inhale, come back to warrior two, arms to a T. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Lower the right arm down. Left arm reaches high. Now you can always bend the right elbow and place it on your knee. This requires a bit of your core strength to keep the arm straight. Squeeze that belly button in. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the right arm high. Left arm reaches down the back thigh. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm reaches high, right arm reaches low, or bend the elbow and place it on the thigh. Inhale, star pose. Come up, arms reach high, Create an X with your body. Straighten the front knee, pivot your right toes, so your right foot and left foot are parallel. You're creating a big X with your body. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Reach your arms out as you bend at the hips. Reach your fingertips down, wide leg forward fold. Feel the stretch along the back of your thighs here. You can allow your hands to come flat to the mat, or you can stay up on your fingertips if that's a little bit more comfortable. We'll hold this for just a couple of breaths here. Breathe into the backs of your legs. You guys probably have a great view of my butt right now. Hey. Beautiful. Keep the weight in the balls of your feet so you're not completely falling back onto your heels. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, come up to a flat back, up to your fingertips. Walk your hands forward to your front foot. Pivot your right toes forward, low lunge. Step your right foot back to your left, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right, let's do that again on the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down. Lift the chest, arms come to a T. So once again, checking the stance, our left knee is above our left ankle. Our right leg is straight and long. Our right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. So our right toes point directly to the right side of our mat. Actively reach your fingers in opposing directions to activate those triceps. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left arm high. Right arm reaches down the back thigh. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Lower your right arm down. Left arm down. Right arm reaches high. Once again, always the option to bend the left elbow and place it on top of your knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm reaches high. Right arm reaches down the back thigh. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm reaches high. Left arm reaches low, or bend the left elbow. Inhale, star pose. Straighten the left knee. Bring both arms up. Pivot your left toes parallel to your right. Create that big X with your body. Inhale. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Hinge at the hips with a flat back, and then reach your fingertips straight down to the mat. So still breathing into the backs of our legs. If this feels really tight still, you always have the option to have a little bend in your knees. You can come down to flat palms. If you're a little more flexible in the legs, you can bring your forearms down so your elbows touch the mat. I'm not there, but some people are. Beautiful. Feel the stretch along the back of your legs. Allow your head to reach toward the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Come up to your fingertips. Walk your hands to your front foot. Pivot your left toes forward, low lunge. Step your left foot back to your right, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, step forward and have a seat. So bring your knees down, bring your bum down, and bring your legs out in front of you. Great job. Bring both legs straight out in front of you, toes point straight up. Keep a little bend in your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, seated forward fold. Reach your fingertips forward to your toes. Now there's two variations of this posture. The first one we're going to focus on a long spine, which means you're not going to hunch over. You're going to keep your back flat and straight and bend at the knees as much as necessary in order to reach your chest forward without rounding the spine. So if you can't quite reach the toes, that's totally okay. But we're going to focus on a flat back for a couple of breaths, and then we can focus on the back of our legs by rounding the spine. So a couple different variations here. Continue to inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hold. One more inhale here. And exhale, round the spine. Allow your forehead to reach toward your knees. If you feel comfortable to straighten out the legs, that's totally fine. I'm super unflexible in the back of my legs, so I always keep mine bent. But if you're more flexible in the back of your legs, feel free to straighten out the knees. Great job. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Stack your neck above your shoulders. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down to your back. I just don't know if you guys can see me okay down there. Great, lower all the way down to your back. Inhale, happy baby. Widen the knees. Flatten the feet up like they're going to stand on the ceiling. Option one is to grab the backs of your knees and pull them out and down. Or if you can reach, grab all the way up to the bottom of your feet and pull your knees out and down. For this pose, you want to make sure that your back is flat on the mat. So if you're rolling up on the spine or by the neck, then just grab a little lower so your back can stay flat on the mat. Great job. So pulling the knees out and down. This is a really great stretch for the hip flexors. Beautiful. You can also sway from side to side if this feels good on your back. Or you can also straighten out one leg at a time, baby ninja kicks, if that feels okay in the back of your legs. Beautiful. Exhale, bring your knees together, bring them into your chest, give yourself a big hug. Inhale, extend your left leg long. Grab both hands around your right shin. Draw your right knee out and up toward your right shoulder, wind removing pose. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your right knee across the body. Stack your right hip over your left. Reach your right arm out to the side and look past your right fingertips. Keep your right shoulder flat on the mat and feel the twist through the middle of your spine. Great job. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Bring both knees up into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Inhale, extend your right leg long. Grab both hands around your left shin. Draw your left knee out and up towards your left shoulder. Wind removing pose. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your left knee across the body. Stack your left hip over your right. Extend your left arm out to the side and gaze past your left fingertips. Keep your left shoulder blade on the mat. So if it starts to come up, just readjust so your shoulders can both stay flat on the mat and you'll feel the twist through the middle of the spine. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Inhale, take a deep breath in, fill your lungs. Exhale, release, Shavasana. Extend your arms and legs out, long and wide. Take up as much space as you can, and softly close your eyes. Allow your toes to flop open, and actively release each muscle group throughout the body. Relax your toes, the balls of your feet, your arches, your heels, and your ankles. Relax your shins, your knees, your thighs, and your hips. Allow your hips to sink into your mat. Allow your belly to soften. Roll your shoulders down your back. Relax your fingertips, your palms, your wrists, your forearms, and your biceps. Relax your neck and all of the muscles in your face. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your belly as you lay in stillness. Gently begin to bring awareness back to your breath and to your body. Take a big inhale through the nose. Feel your chest expand. And exhale, sigh all of it out. Exhale. Take one more bigger breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it all go. On your next inhale, reach your arms up over your head for a wall-to-wall stretch. Point your toes, get as long as you can, and bring your knees up into your chest for one last hug. Gently rock from side to side and fall over on your favorite side. Slowly push yourself up to a seat, keeping your eyes closed. Cross your legs. Bring your palms together and sit tall. Press your thumbs into your chest. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh all of it out. On your next inhale, draw your thumbs to your third eye center. And exhale as we bow to seal our practice with Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for my first official live yoga Zoom.